Elizabeth Harrod, and I'm a parent coach, and I'm passionate about helping parents have a more joyful, less stressful relationship with their children. Often I do this through storytelling, and so today I'm going to tell you my wallet story. This is a true story. Everything I'm about to say actually happened about 10 years ago in the small town I live in upstate New York. I was grocery shopping, headed to a camping trip at my local food co-op, and I was standing in the vestibule. My wallet was in my shopping cart, and I got ready to go into the co-op, and my phone rang. So I left my cart because it's a really safe spot, and I left the vestibule and took my phone call, and I was watching my cart the whole time. But when I walked back inside the vestibule, I looked down at the shopping cart and my wallet wasn't there, and I was shocked. I thought someone just turned it in. So I walked into the customer service desk and I said, "Did someone turn in a purple and red wallet?" And they said no. And I was very surprised. But they said they'd had a lot of theft in that area and they had installed surveillance cameras. So we went and we watched the surveillance camera, and as I walked away from my cart, a woman who was hanging signs on the bulletin board reached over and grabbed my wallet. I saw it on the surveillance camera, and walked out of the co-op, and I was shocked. So the people at the co-op who worked there said, "Are you going to call the police?" And I said, "No, I'm going to call the person who was hanging the poster." So I went over to the poster and it said, "House Cleaning by Sam." And so it had her phone number on the bottom of the poster. So they said, "Who are you calling, the police?" And I said, "No, I'm calling Sam." So I dialed the number, and as I was dialing it, I thought to myself, what am I going to say? This person stole my wallet. What would I say? And instead of wondering what to say, instead what I did was I reached into my heart and soul, and I found my way to the place inside Sam's heart and soul. She cleans houses. She does not want someone to steal her wallet. And I attuned myself to that place in her. And as the phone rang and rang again, and someone said, "Hello," I said, "Is this Sam?" And she said, "Yes." And this is what came out of me. I said, "Sam, you found my wallet." And she hesitated a moment and she said, "Yes, I found your wallet." And I said, "Where are you?" And literally I thought maybe she's at the police department turning in my wallet. I thought that of her, that she didn't steal it. She was trying to help me. And I think she felt that in the phone call. And she said, "I'm at the bank." Now, next to our food co-op, there's a red bank and a green bank. And so I asked her, "Are you at the red bank or the green bank?" And she said, "I'm at the green bank." And I said, "Thanks, I'll be right there." And I hung up the phone. And the people who work at the co-op said, "Are you going to call the police?" They just kept asking me that. And I said, "No, I'm going to the green bank." So I marched across the parking lot and I walked into the green bank. Now I shop at that bank all the time. And so they know me there very well. And they thought I would get at the end of the line like a customer. But instead, I walked to where Sam was standing with the teller. She had my purple and red wallet in her hands, and she was handing the $200 in cash that I had in my wallet to the teller. I walked right up to her as if I knew her, which I did not, and I scooped up the money and put it in the wallet. And I said, "Thank you, Sam, for finding my wallet." And she said again, this time with a little more confidence, "Yes, I found your wallet." She was telling herself that. And the teller looked very confused. And then the most amazing thing happened. I was turning to leave the bank with my wallet and my $200, and she stopped me and she hugged me. And I have never known why she hugged me, except I think she was just deeply grateful that instead of accusing her of what was true, that she had stolen my wallet, instead I offered her grace. I offered her a path back to being right. And we became attuned in that moment. She would not want someone to steal her wallet. She doesn't want to be a person who steals a wallet. And I just wanted my wallet back, and I got my wallet back. But the reason I tell that story, and every time I tell it, people are so surprised that I did not want to get Sam in trouble. When I walked back to the food co-op, they said, "Are you going to call the police?" They asked me that again. And I said, "No." What I know from working with children for so many years is that children, when they make a mistake, either intentional or unintentional, we as the adults in their lives need to offer them a path back. They want to come back. They want to be in relation to us. They know they've made a mistake, whether they meant to make it or not. And they feel it and they know. And they don't need us to tell them, "You made a mistake, you screwed up." That's not what they need from us. They need us as adults to build a bridge back into relation with us, to know that they are unconditionally loved, and that even though they made a mistake, even something as significant as stealing a wallet, they can be brought back into relation with us. The phrase I often use when working with children and with parents is, "Let go of being right in favor of being relational." The big arc of your relationship with your child is what matters so much more than being right in that moment. If you have parents in your life who you think could learn something, please pass it on to them. This is the first in a series of parent coaching videos that I'm going to be making, so you can visit my YouTube channel. You can look at my website, purposeparenting.net, and I love to be on your parenting journey with you and to be a part of your parenting team.